You want to be magnetic, right? You want people to feel your presence when you enter a room, to turn heads without even trying. Then you need to learn something crucial. Being magnetic isn't something you're born with. It's something you learn. It's a force you create. It's a way of showing up that demands attention. A way of speaking and moving that makes people want to lean in. And let's be real, it's not about fitting in, being the friendliest or the loudest in the room. It's about knowing who you are and letting that confidence radiate from within. Too many people confuse magnetism with popularity or charm. They think that if they dress in a certain way or laugh in a certain way, people will be drawn to them. But that's actually surface level. Magnetism goes deeper than that. It's something that starts in your mind and shows in your energy. So if you're ready to learn how to actually command attention, not by begging for it, but by becoming someone people naturally gravitate towards, then let's get into it. Drop the excuses and let's talk about real, undeniable magnetism. First things first, I need you to learn who you are. And I'm not talking about knowing what's your favorite color or what you like to eat. It's about understanding your strengths and flaws. When you truly know who you are, you start to feel comfortable in your own skin, and that shows up in your energy. Your strengths are the qualities that make you unique. Maybe you're a great listener, or perhaps you have a knack for making people laugh. You should know your strengths. These traits are your superpowers. Recognizing them helps you stand tall and be confident. When you own your strengths, you radiate positivity and that energy draws people in. Now, let's talk about flaws because yes, we all have them and that's perfectly okay. Consider someone who is very friendly and outgoing, but has never really taken the time to understand their flaws. One day, they receive a feedback at work that they tend to rush through tasks, missing important details. Instead of accepting this feedback, they start to second-guess themselves. They wonder if they're really cut out for this job or if people are talking behind their back. This lack of self-awareness leads them to doubt their abilities and to feel anxious in social situations. Understanding your flaws allows you to work on them, but it also helps you accept yourself as a whole person. Nobody is perfect, and embracing your flaws makes you relatable and real. So, when you accept both your strengths and flaws, you become more comfortable with who you are. And this comfort translates into confidence, and confidence is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who are authentic and self-assured. So get to know yourself better and you'll see how much easier it is to connect with others. Another thing that makes you magnetic for me is practicing genuine kindness. Kindness is more than just a pleasant trait. It's magnetic because it transforms you inside and out. When you give without expecting anything in return, you're showing that you're complete within yourself. You're not seeking validation or attention. Instead, you're expressing a deep confidence that is rooted in self-contentment. This radiance, born from genuine kindness, makes you not only appealing, but unforgettable. A smile is one of the most powerful expressions of kindness. When you smile at someone, you're showing them that they matter, even if it's a passing moment with a stranger. People feel your warmth and presence, and that makes you extremely appealing. And the best part is that a genuine smile doesn't just make others feel good, it makes you look even more attractive. Kindness has a way of enhancing your features. It brings a glow to your face, a softness to your expression that is universally attractive. When you approach the world with empathy and warmth, people will notice it on your face, in your body language, and in the way you carry yourself. Your kindness radiates in how you treat people and in the way you make others feel safe and valued. It's the kind of beauty that makeup can't create. It's a light in your eyes, a calm in your presence, and an open, inviting quality that draws people to you. And that leads us to the next point, which is avoid gossip and negativity. If you want to draw people in, you have to be the kind of person others feel safe with. People are drawn to those who make them feel accepted, uplifted, or inspired. someone who doesn't judge or tears others down. And that starts with cutting out gossip and negativity. Gossip might feel harmless or even fun in the moment, but it doesn't add any value to who you are. Instead, it chips away at your own confidence and the trust others have in you. When you engage in gossip, don't be surprised if people see you as an insecure individual, since you have to put others down to elevate yourself. And yes, it also affects how people see you physically. Negativity has a way of dimming your natural charm and making you seem smaller and less self-assured. So instead, focus on being the person who brings out the best in others. When negativity or gossip arises, make it a habit to redirect the conversation. Shift it towards something positive. Create a space where people can feel accepted without judgment. Being a source of positive energy makes you stand out, and people will naturally gravitate towards you, knowing you're someone who sees the best in them. It's an aura booster like nothing else, and it's as simple as choosing to lift others up. The next point is speak with clarity and purpose. Communication is powerful. When you speak with clarity and purpose, people can't help but listen. They respect someone who knows what they want to say and how to say it, without overcomplicating it or hesitating. Being direct when speaking shows confidence and self-respect, and it tells others that you value their time by choosing your words thoughtfully. Imagine this: you're at a team meeting and everyone is brainstorming ideas. And instead of taking a moment to gather your thoughts, you dive into the conversation in a rush, almost interrupting the person before you. You speak quickly, throwing out ideas without much context or explanation. You're trying to say something useful, but the words are jumbled, and your tone is hurried. You make little eye contact and jump from one idea to another. As you finish, there's no real pause for people to consider what you just said. The discussion quickly moves on, and it seems like no one truly grasped your ideas. Worse yet, they might see you as someone who's just trying to add to the noise, not as someone offering real value. Now, picture yourself back in that same meeting, but this time, instead of rushing to get your thoughts out, you pause for a few seconds to organize your ideas. You look around, make brief eye contact with the people at the table, and then you start speaking clearly. Your voice is calm, you're not rushing, and each point you make is focused and connected to the main goal of the discussion. As you speak, people start nodding. A few of them even lean in, genuinely interested in what you're saying. And when you finish, there's a moment of silence, not because people aren't sure on how to respond, but because they're actually thinking about your words. Then someone picks up on your idea and builds on it. And soon the team is brainstorming around your suggestions. This is the power of communication. By being intentional, you naturally draw others into your orbit. Your words resonate because they're well chosen, and people feel that you're confident and know what you're talking about. It's as if you're creating a space where your message not only lands, but leaves a lasting impression. Every conversation is an opportunity to make a small impression that adds up over time. You build a reputation as someone whose opinions matter and whose voice carries wisdom. This kind of respect for your own voice and for the impact your words have makes you magnetic, leaving people curious, interested, and wanting to hear more from you. Improving your ability to speak with clarity and purpose is a valuable skill that can enhance your communication in various aspects of life. Here are some practical tips to help you develop this skill. Tip number 1. Practice active listening. Before speaking, ensure you fully understand what others are saying. Active listening helps you respond more thoughtfully, which adds clarity to your conversations. Tip number 2. Organize your thoughts. Before expressing yourself, take a moment to gather your thoughts. Write down key points or use mental cues to structure your message clearly. A well-organized thought process leads to a more fluent speech. Tip number 3. Expand your vocabulary. A rich vocabulary allows you to express yourself more precisely. Read books, learn new words, and practice using them in conversation to enhance your ability to articulate your ideas clearly. Tip number 4. Slow down your speech. Speaking too quickly can muddle your message. Practice speaking at a measured pace, allowing your audience to absorb what you're saying. Pausing between points can also help emphasize your message. Tip number 5. Use simple language. Opt for simple, straightforward expressions that convey your message effectively. This makes it easier for others to understand what you're saying and to engage more. By incorporating these strategies into your routine, you'll cultivate the ability to speak with clarity, enhancing your overall communication skills and making you a more magnetic presence in any setting. Another super important thing you have to do while speaking to others is maintaining eye contact. When you maintain eye contact while speaking to others, you signal that you are fully present and engaged. And this fosters a deeper connection and makes the other feel valued and heard. Have you ever been in a conversation where the other person was constantly looking away? It likely felt disengaging and even disrespectful. On the other hand, when someone looks you in the eyes while speaking, it conveys a sense of sincerity and self-assurance. This level of engagement not only makes you look even more attractive, but it also instills trust and respect. I know sometimes it can feel intimidating to hold someone's gaze, but trust me, making eye contact is a game changer. Next time you're in a conversation, whether it's with your friend, a colleague, or even someone new, try to focus on their eyes. It may feel a little uncomfortable at first, but practice makes perfect. When you lock eyes, you're not just talking, you're connecting. Next time you're chatting with someone, remember this. Eye contact is your superpower. Use it wisely and watch how your interactions transform. Now I want to talk about energy. You may not realize it, but your energy, your aura, has a profound impact on how you connect with others and how they perceive you. Think of your energy as an invisible field that radiates from you, shaped by your emotions, thoughts, and experiences. It's like a beacon that attracts people in or pushes them away. When you walk into a room, do you know what kind of energy you're bringing with you? A vibrant aura filled with positivity, confidence, and warmth? Or maybe it's a dimmed energy that reflects stress and negativity. You have to understand that your emotional state isn't just yours. It resonates with everyone around you. People pick up on this energy, often subconsciously, and it influences how they feel in your presence. Imagine walking into a gathering with an inviting, bright aura. It would instantly draw people in, creating connections and fostering uplifting conversations. Now picture the opposite, a heavy, muddled energy that makes others feel drained. You wouldn't want that, right? The truth is, being mindful of your energy is essential, not only for your own well-being, but for nurturing those around you. It's all about self-awareness and emotional regulation. The more you understand your energy, the better you can manage it. And when you consciously choose to cultivate a positive, bright aura, not just enhancing your magnetism, you're also inspiring and uplifting everyone you encounter. So take charge of your energy. By elevating your aura, you will create a ripple effect, attracting others to your light. Here's a quick exercise you can do before entering any room to uplift your energy. After finding a quiet space, take 3 deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and then exhale from your mouth. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more present and grounded. Now imagine a warm, glowing bubble of light surrounding you. This bubble represents your personal space and positive energy. Visualize it expanding as you breathe in, creating a protective shield around you. And then repeat affirmations that reinforce your confidence, such as, I bring positive energy into this space. I am confident and open to connecting with others. When you're ready, take a final deep breath and visualize the bubble of light surrounding you as you walk into the room. Walk in with your head held high, smiling and open to the experience. Now let's talk about mystery and why is it one of the most powerful tools to build real magnetism. But don't get it twisted. Mystery isn't about insecurity, hiding, or holding back out of fear. Real mystery is about knowing your worth so fully that you don't feel the need to share every detail of your plans or lay out your life story for everyone who asks. It's about keeping parts of yourself reserved, holding some things back, because that unspoken depth is what draws people in and keeps them intrigued. Here's where moving in silence comes in. When you stop explaining every step you're taking, every goal you're setting, you create a natural aura of curiosity. People start to wonder what you're up to, where you're going, and what you're working on. They sense there's more to you than what they see, and that makes you unforgettable. When you're busy doing the work quietly, focusing on yourself instead of looking for validation, your progress speaks for yourself without you saying a word. People are captivated by what they don't fully understand. It's the unknown that pulls them in, the sense that there's more to uncover. When you're silent about your moves, when you reveal only what you choose to, you create that sense of intrigue effortlessly. People don't need to know every detail. They just need to feel that you're working with purpose and intent. And that's what real mystery is. Not about insecurity, but about confidence. A confidence that doesn't need applause. Let people sense your energy, your focus, but keep the full story to yourself. When the time is right, your results will speak volumes. Until then, let your silence and mystery create a presence they can't ignore. Remember how we talked about energy and presence? Well, there's one foundational element that enhances all of that, which is how you present yourself. Let's face it, your appearance is the first thing people notice, often before you've had a chance to share a word or show that powerful energy of yours. I'm not telling you that you have to obsess over trends or try so hard to impress. What I'm telling you is that you have to align your outward, your appearance, with what you have on the inside, with the respect you have for yourself. Think of it like this. Each detail of your presentation is a small declaration that says, I value myself. This is where the concept of self-respect meets visual impact. Dress in a way that feels true to you, maintaining a style that lets your personality shine through. It's not just about looks, it's about showing up fully in a way that makes you feel your best. When you feel good, that confidence radiates and others can feel it too. Your appearance becomes an extension of the magnetic qualities you're cultivating within. By carrying yourself in this way, you project that inner value to the outside world. It's a subtle but powerful way to say, I am worth this effort and I'm ready to meet the world on my terms. And trust me, that energy is impossible to ignore. If you want to draw people in, you have to be more than just interesting. You have to be interested. Most people walk through life on autopilot, clinging to their own viewpoints, assuming they know all they need to about the world and others. But real magnetism is found in people who are genuinely open, who choose to see the world as a place brimming with possibilities to learn and grow. When you're curious, you become that type of person people want to talk to, confide in, and be around. Because you're not just interesting, you're genuinely interested. Curiosity sends a powerful message. I'm here to learn, to understand, not to judge. In a world where so many are quick to critique or dismiss, a person who truly listens and asks open-minded questions is a breath of fresh air. By being curious, you're telling others that you value what they have to share. It shows that you believe that there's always something new to learn, whether it's a new idea, an unfamiliar perspective, or a unique experience that differs from your own. Curiosity also has this way of drawing people in because they feel they can be themselves around you. When you're open-minded, others don't have to worry about fitting into some expectation or pretending to be something they're not. Instead, they feel comfortable to share their real thoughts, their passions, and even their insecurities. That's where real, deep connections are born. Last advice I'll give you today is to set and respect boundaries. Setting and respecting boundaries isn't just about drawing lines, it's about establishing respect both for yourself and others. When you set clear boundaries, you're not only protecting your peace, but also showing that you know your own worth. It's incredibly powerful when someone has the confidence to stand firm in their needs, and it's something others deeply admire. When you're willing to say no or politely decline a situation that makes you uncomfortable, you're showing others that you're in control of your time, energy, and space. This strength sets a standard, inviting people to interact with you in a way that is healthy and balanced. It lets them know that you respect yourself enough to protect your energy, and that's an attractive quality that doesn't go unnoticed. Respecting others' boundaries is equally important. When you honor someone else's comfort zones, you build trust. And trust is essential for any genuine connection. This isn't about distancing yourself, but rather about creating a respectful space where both parties feel safe. By showing that you understand and appreciate boundaries, you signal that you're thoughtful and aware, traits that make you stand out. Okay, so that leads us to the end of this video. Remember, every small action contributes to your overall magnetism. Embrace your unique qualities, express your authentic self, and foster connections that are meaningful. So take these insights to heart and start implementing them in your daily life. Thank you for joining me, and if you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this.